Hi, today I want to go over how to do a union in Tableau. So, why would you do a union? Well, what if you have a data source that is dropped in the same file folder every single month and it has all of the same columns in common and you want to just stack them? You want Tableau to automatically input that new file and stack it or have it right underneath the other one. Well, that would be a great use case for doing a union. So I have Tableau open here and I'm going to connect to my first file, which I have a Microsoft Excel file. And I'm going to connect to an October 2021 file. So basically what I did is I separated the sample superstore data set and separated them out in these months, different months. So I'm going to click open on this data source and I can see all of the ship date information, or sorry, all of the order date information is from the month of October. So I want to bring in the other months from that file folder. So if you see here on the left-hand side, there is an option for new union. And you could also click on the data source. This is sheet 1 from October 2021. It says convert to union. Either method will work. So if I click on convert to union, it's going to say, hey, um, what do you want to do? I'm going to click on wildcard automatic. And it's going to scan this file folder and it's going to search for the items that I specify. So here I'm going to delete the word October and put an asterisk. So I'm saying, hey, Tableau, search this file folder for any files that end with 2021.xlsx. Um, I could expand the search to a subfolder, or I could go up a level to the parent folder. The subfolder would be a folder inside this folder, and so on. So when I click OK, Tableau is scanning that data, and look at this. It brought in um, data from my December file. And if I scroll over, I now have a new column with the path. So I can see that, hey, in my downloads folder, it's pulling December and it's pulling the other months too. So if I go back to sheet 1 and select edit union, I can expand the search to subfolders. Because if I go to that file folder, I had a separate file folder called September. So I'm going to go to my downloads folder, and you can see I have a folder here that has September in it. So this is considered the subfolder. A parent folder would be going up a level. So that's kind of how that works. So now it should be bringing in that September file folder with that expand to subfolder. So, and you can always check by going to sheet 1 and then just dragging like order dates and selecting it to months. So you can see the different months. Yes, it brought in that September file folder. So that is how you do a union. Any caveats to this is if someone renames a column, Tableau will bring it in as a new separate column. Other things are if your data sets are kind of large, it can, be kind of a little bit slower because you're doing an ETL function behind the data visualization layer. So some users take this out of Tableau and use an ETL tool like Tableau Prep or Alteryx. But if you don't have access to those tools, you can do a union in Tableau. One issue with this is if I delete the file folder, so if the file October 21 gets deleted from this and I click refresh, what happens to this um, is that, come on, click, yes, is that sometimes it can kind of wipe out the data here. So you just have to be careful. You might have to repoint if the file ever gets deleted. You might have to repoint it to a different data source because it might come up with an error if you ever delete that original file folder that it brought in. So just be careful with that. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.